welcome to Cayer Carving. In this video, I'm going to be making a spoon out of a log. A lot of times you start with a spoon, you're starting with a board that's all cut out. Well, I'm making it right from the log. So this is just, you can see, sitting here with my firewood pile here. There's some firewood around me. This is where it came from. Just a piece of birch here. You can see it's pretty well dried out and everything. So obviously I'm just going to be making a smaller spoon. So I need it to get it down to length here. So I am just going to use my little plumb hatchet here, and I could use a saw, but I'm not gonna. I'm using all hand tools for this. But I'm just going to use the hatchet to get it down to the right size and to get it into sort of a board shape to make my spoon. So I've already started to work down in here, so I'm just going to be taking a piece right out here. On the end it's all checked and cracked, so I don't want to use that part towards the end. I don't have to go this far in, but it's just what I decided to do, what looked good to me. So I'm just going to start, I'm going to keep on just working it and going around and getting it down. And you can see, but once I have that down, I will get back to you and we'll go on from there. So I got a good portion off. I can toss that aside, and I'll have to shorten it more, but first I'm gonna work it down this way and get it to a flat piece, and then I can trim it down more after that. As you can see, it's getting flatter. I have to make it quite a bit thinner to get my piece for the spoon, but I'm just working it down, and at this point I can chop a lot better, a lot easier, and be able to just take it off. So I've thinned it down a lot. It looks more like a square, squared off board shape now. Still is much too thick, but I'm gonna figure out basically where the spoon's gonna end up, which I think is gonna be right in here. So there are some wormholes in the wood, but thankfully they're in good places so that hopefully it won't interfere with my spoon. So I'm gonna just draw it out, and I'm gonna thin this way. So I've shortened my piece down by quite a bit now that I have the spoon actually drawn out on here. I just drew it out with some pencil, so now I know what I can get rid of, a lot of what I can get rid of. Here's the piece that was on here, and I just chopped it off. So now I'm down to this, so I'm gonna work down the sides here. Alright, so I have my piece of wood down more into a spoon blank so that I can do the carving now. I have it drawn out, and there's more, especially in here where I'm gonna have to take quite a bit off. I'll use my draw knife here, but first I'm going to work on the bowl of the spoon and carving that out. So some you can do it with a little palm set. I'll do some of it with that, but I'm gonna start out with my big gouges and my mallet, and I'm just gonna first make the stop cuts. So I'm gonna go around, not right up at the rim, but just kind of around, and I'm gonna go straight down. I'm just gonna give it a few taps, not too hard, just so that when I go around with my gouge and I'm digging, I don't take off some of my rim of my spoon, because that wouldn't be good. So I'm gonna go around, do this first. Alright, so now I've gone around. This was with a much more shallow gouge. I'm going to take a bit of a deeper one, and this is what I'm going to use. Get bulk of the material out. As you can see, I've got my spoon locked in place. It can't move around or move forward. I've got nails in here. Ideally, you use pegs, but for now I'm just using these nails. Since there's a lot of wood around the edge, it doesn't matter if it marks it up for now. So that's why I'm using to keep it in place, because I don't have a vise right here to use. So I'll just go along like that, and I'll work on just getting the material out of there, and then I'll move on and I'll work on the outside, removing this excess wood, and I'll get the spoon right to the shape that I want it in. So in no time at all, I got rid of a bulk of wood with the big gouge, but now I'm just gonna move down to my little palm gouge, and I'm just gonna finish off with that. It's razor sharp, has no problem cutting through the wood. So I'll just keep going around. I can get close to the edge now, and I'll work on it until I get the right depth of the bowl, and I get it all smooth like I want. And I'll move to a wider one eventually, but for now I'll just use this, and then I'll move to the next step. So now I've got the bowl pretty much how I want it. As I dug down, I encountered some bug holes, which is kind of frustrating, but I'm going to just keep working on the spoon, and we'll see how it turns out. So now I'm going to take my draw knife, and I'm going to work down here. I'm going to just clamp it down probably, and then I can just remove a lot of this excess material. You can see that there's a lot right there and there, and I need to get rid of that so then I can shape out my spoon even more. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll see how it goes. Alright, I've removed a good amount of material right up here in the spoon, taken a nice shape. So now I'm going to work on the handle, which is still all blocky. So first I'm going to work on this piece of the handle right here. I'm going to leave this piece until the end to do, so that I can still clamp it down good and have it it's not moving so much, and I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to work on this piece first. So I'm going to just take and I'm going to just remove material right down here, and so the handle comes straight out from here. So I'm going to get rid of all of that and come back, and after I do that, you're really going to see the spoon just coming out of the wood. So that is the next step in the process, and after that I can probably take a little bit more off here, and then I can do the final part of the handle and start getting it to look really nice. Alright, got my spoon here. I'm almost done. It's getting close, so I'm just gonna sand it up, starting with some 100 grit sandpaper, and it's obvious how you sand, so I'm just gonna go from some 100 to some 240 and up to some very fine after that, and then I can put my finish on it and it'll be done. Alright, the spoon's sanded to my content. I stopped at 240, called it good enough. So now, I'm just going to finish it with some Minwax wood finish. It's 209 natural is the color. So I'm just going to open it up, get my rag, dip my rag in, and put it in. Gives it a much richer color. Looks pretty nice. I'll just put that on all over. Now this is not food safe like I usually go. I usually go with some mineral oil, which is food safe, but it brings the color out a little bit, brings the grain out, but not as much as I want to on this spoon, because this spoon is really white because it's birch. So for this one I'm not going to worry about that so much. I'm going to focus more on getting a nice color out of it. And another rag here. Down the handle. And after this, I'll be all done. Here you have the finished product. Birch spoon from a log, firewood log. It was going to get burned right up, but I decided to turn it into a spoon. And it's done. There you go. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, follow on Instagram, Cayer_carving, and see you next time.